Heard something outside the walls today.
Any progress on that matter we did? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth... What the fuck is... It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the sea. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the... Please. Nothing could be more But that's neither here nor there. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. Let me get my...
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I shall see you on the ship.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Allowed in here.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little
Absolutely. I won't touch anything while we're in here.
Music to... It's not the best Go right ahead. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that Spacer's choice. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to... Listen, you might... Go right ahead. Other than yourself, but there's something about him. Amelia. Definite. Worded. What? It's, fine and dandy. You are I don't get paid for bear. Go right ahead.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry.
Aw, he ain't over it.
Searching for repair bay. Arrow.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. That's not bad.
Navigation systems operational. Optim Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family.
Bring us honors. You beat that scout to scrap with it. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. Cantina. Sharp, ain't it? The on the double, soldier.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the latest report?
The part that's...
Another 0G.
Bring us on. Feast your eyes. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing or fun? Times. Unfortunately, the old plant. I've been after a pass. I need you to get us. There's the rub. If a mechanic.
I work with gears.
You know, she names the mechanical. Don't tell anyone, huh? Well, excuse me. If you die horribly,
always wanted to poke around in here. I'm ready. Don't mess with us.
Here
we go! Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Unexpected noise.
Clever.
Help.
Here they come! Everyone alive?
since beginning.
Everyone all right?
Processing.
Away, Phantom! You're not real. You're not real. No, just leave me alone.
Great work. Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh,
Watch out!
security.
Get away! You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? See, Higgins? This is why you must all... Chester D. Higgins. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler. I've come a long way for... I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plan... You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were... Yes, that's There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior. Funny thing, I was working on a logic. The tail. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lap. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Oh, you mean why did the mechanicals go on a murderous... I was on cleaning duty.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Sonic sweeping.
Get ready.
Searching. Self-diagnostic, it's not the best choice. Hostile actions to in compliance with affirmative mechanism. Unexpected.
The last of them!
Bring us honor, soldier. Bang up work. I would reward you with the
Oh, that's Thomas.
Keep
He
your
used
wits
to
about you,
follow me
right?
around before he left the cannery. Yeah, huh? In the bar? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a fake. When they come in, when they leave, they're mad at... Am I? There was a kind of a thing. Not... I've always been good with my... So I did my thing. It's not... Right about then, and Mr. Thompson was up on... Anyhow, you ever seen an autoloader run over... I was just shy. I can laugh about it.
If you're hungry, there's meat. Whatever you're I have been called that, among other
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt?
Why, thank you. Are you staying long? Reed, let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make a like everything else that comes out of Edgewater. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would Cannery's got a regulator? If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a... You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollow, you know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb?
He was tired all the time, sure, but...
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. Workers desert in droves. You bring power to Reed's town, and you'll be killing up. I trust...
Where are we headed? Last. Once we do this, there's no going... Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and... Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate but the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't just... Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to... Really? slightest thing you could, sending your power back to Edgewater.
I know,
Everybody keep... Whoa! Miss Park.
Are you...
Great! Just great!
Oh, God.
I've seen you wandering around here. You don't look... Well, what I meant... Sorry. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. I'll take all the help I can get. You ever heard of the young...
Those are good.
I know the old community center kept a copy. No kidding! The geothermal plant? In fact, sure.
That's the thing about growing old. This is all you're doing. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my... You killed my garden, destroyed... Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look, and you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die. My son worked in... We had a store of medicine locked away. But... So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Though, you offering to cross Reed off. Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. Tell Reed that tell him how I've made the secret is huge. I have got a mean...
Any luck finding one of those men? I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't... You know something? I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life and... Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay... You know where to find me. What's on your... Couple... I owe them my life. We all... You could stay, you know.
I don't know what you did to them, Zoe. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging. Edgewater's not just a town to Adelaide. It's a symbol. We're the closest thing Adelaide's got to a family. Sure.
Look at that.
Where are we headed? He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, ask. I'm just glad he's alive. That if he wants to learn about engineering, that's on account of how I never met her. But her contract said any kids she had, well, it's sensible.
Some hullheads running around town.
This is a fine day. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their post? Then we are at an end. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I am not without I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of... You are We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat processed, We've added wood chips. Health is... Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing... If Adelaide... My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. I have always tried to do right by my town. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. No such thing as an honorable... I don't know. I do. Adelaide's found a cure. I already told you.
Where are we headed?
Any luck finding one of... No kidding! Look at 2 holes. Well, ain't that... That's a...
I'm glad...
I've been saving... What's on your...
Look at that. I never... Suppose it's time, Arf. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand. You're telling me you did all this. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. I need some time to gather my...
Is this your ship? Oh, gosh. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but... Oh, it's kind of you to say. I want to ask you something, and you can... And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. Yes! Captain,
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Captain, I have detected that. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude. Our engine room is located behind you, across the car.
Okay.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems? I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into... We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any... What you saw in Emerald Vale. The Hope has... You need to get to... Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. Strictly speaking, Monarch captains don't... The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can... Excellent. By the way, I gave I call it the holographic shroud. Marvelous device. It has limits. Very simply, the holographic shroud. Excellent. And remember, don't trust the board. The board's only interested in filling their own pocket.
Transmission ended. If you are... Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly. What would you like to hear? A neutron walks into a bar and asks, how much for a Rizzo's rum and something? Leering, the bar... Now playing... It's not the best choice! My pleasure, As you wish, Captain. I'll be here. Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like...
Cascadia is utterly You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information... I need those chemicals. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to... You'll want to hire the services of a skilled... Once you have everything, come see... Best of luck.
Captain,
The eternal is in us all. A man who works in the mines of... When he died...
That was... I am inclined to agree with your assessment. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. I was thinking that maybe I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet... Thanks, Cap. Did you want to talk about something else? Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance off. When I tested out... anyhow, I noticed straight away. About a year. Then... Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long.
Smells like...
Just checking your ship's manifest.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. I'm in the middle of... Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And hey.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's well, former dock worker. Enjoy my freedom. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. So your ship's got a dark and violent... Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking bays?
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne. According to your ship's record, you've been
But we've hardly been at...
Well, isn't this wonderful?
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. You'll want to take it up with Ood. His office is located along... Access to that information is a... I shouldn't be mentioning it. But what the hell? If I had to take a guess as to... You take this... Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you... Wanda Dorset over in sickbay? Tell her the shipment's not... A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. Of course. What... Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find... Make sure you bring an empty belly. He's friendly enough, but not that he would, being a board man and all. Sure thing. Too big... Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. All right? Be safe.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Go back to the Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells.
Can we talk?
You don't pay your docking fees, your ship gets seized. I've seen it happen.
Thought there'd be more machinery.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm Captain. No, it isn't. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, at ease. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? Interesting. We see a lot of the same faces come.
What?
Parvati, is it? That's a love.
I was just thinking.
Junlei is fine.
Okay.
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Couldn't have done it without you.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiator. Only the board has access to new parts. And I won't let... None. The board isn't helping, and my resources are... Reasonable, huh? According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need... Sorry, I forgot. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned, and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots... If you could find some way to solve this... Good.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Rizzo is knocking out a CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and tea-free nuts. It's fun. Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rain.
I know she's in. You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I'm sorry. See, Furu? We could... Let me get... As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that... Be...
Something I can help you with? If only... The records... She's not my patient. Not without dispensation from... We don't... Regret... We'd... Take care.
Can't say I've seen... If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. Or having a... He must be I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my sword. I'd be grateful... Last he told... You look out, though.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Has something happened to my Oh no, this is terrible. Oh, he was my... You have his ship, you must know. Ah, tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. Right. There, I've removed the... Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or... That's... Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional. It's personal business, I'm afraid. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's fine. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the groundbreak. Better that than moving crates in the car. Oh, good law. No,
Emphatically no. Unequivocally. Best to be clear. Cheap.
She's doing everything.
My, aren't you? Oh, sweetie. I'm sorry, my temper got away from me.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying.
Well, now that that's dealt with. Oh, they're here to keep the peace, of course. Groundbreaker, please. A luxury stateroom. To serve as this off. Ask away.
Sorry about that. Oh, a lot of slogans to keep. Heard of it? My orientation. That's just... So, what can I get you? I'm bound to satisfy head... You... I mean... Why... Oh, I'm having... Space... Sprite wash. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll... Trouble swim. A blast will... Add an additional 10... At Spacer's Choice, we... Even if my... Now, are you ready to make... damn it. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat... Speaking of interest, have a look.
If it's between the unreliable and the rest and go, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
Whoa! The board would like to remind spacers and other
Are you crazy?
It was one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Bless my heart. You here for a particular... Those have been the high... Lucky for us, Groundbreakers are free. Now, I only have the one nav key. Phineas, that real light in the wallet, too. He's... Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain. Do you know Edna? She sent... Curious thing is... Can't...
Sounds like...
Comm centers...
Those corps are... You've got... If... The more we... Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Any... If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a... Yeah, take that, darling. Shouldn't be too tough for a... What do you want, then? My hard-earned... I think they made some fool... Those... That's why we gotta keep them from getting their...
Oh,
I'm sorry, was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. How do you do? Sorry. Didn't quite catch that. Glass ear? Nothing to fear? What? Huh.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
Got any leads
You
on
reckon
South?
we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Corporations never lifted a finger.
Welcome to Sublights. You the one flying the unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. Sure. These days...
So you're the new captain in town. Lilia Hagen, CEO and executive director of a It's nice to see the unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I have a...
Just like in this...
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. I like that initiative, but if there's anything else... These days, the scrap business all but runs... Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find... Your words, not mine. Hey. So... Ask me...
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
C&P Borsworth. It's not the worst unless it's Borsworth.
It's almost time for today's episode of the Chairman's Straight to the point, eh? That, though for how long, I can't say. Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. Hold on. You are a bit straight, and between this heat problem, the board can't. They've always, but it won't work. Go right ahead. Grab Miss Junlei's. The board. They, but it won't.
What about no?
You, but that's not any.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board and...
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Look at this! Time to...
Is this what
Speaking for myself...
You came with the crew. Welcome. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above,
That's right.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the... You don't just ask a king for a favor under its skin. You've got the right... Lay it on me. That's bureaucracy. Am I your dark... You...
When I look at you...
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Fred wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. Your aura is like a disco ball, caught in a black hole.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this? Captain, if I could I've been... He's also who told me of the journal's that we should start on the groundbreaker. It's where I'd go up. All I need is... I'll comb the last 6 months.
Falling apart. Can't spell groundbreaker without
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
taste of the good stuff. I mean,
CNT Borscht pockets can be macrowaved in 2.5 seconds.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Chivickel Flakes and Purple Berry flavored flour nuggets.
This is Halcyon Noon.
You've returned. And a good work. I'll take them. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call. More. We were salvaging parts from a ship. If you can flip.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll...
I'm...
The controls are in the back of the machinery shop.
they come!
Security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused. They're not thinking about who they killed next. Think fast if you can. Shoot fast if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Quietly now.
Processing data. Security patrol.
Fight on our hands.
The last of them.
That's the terminal. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaking.
What are we contemplating today? Nothing too out of the ordinary. I was destined to be a laborer. My parents, I envied that. They thought I was fighting the plan. Should have the simple version. The answers to these questions. The plan is not one. Some choice. It's like an unbreakable elastic band. I'll run headlong into too many walls and my... What about you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe... That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? A commendable attitude. Bacona. Unfortunately, he was... But most of the philosophers pervert... And... Yes? Unfortunately... But most of the philosophers... Yes, well, now that we're here, can we check in with security? I'd like to track down that...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly...
My boards are returning. If you've got time, I believe... Plus, there's no time to train. Sure is.
They must have been...
That means a lot coming from it. Maybe you can see why I'm protected.
Oh, gosh.
Don't sell yourself. We're always thirsting for help. I gelded that thing years ago. You see, the next captain won't. You've got my attention. You're right. I don't. The board wants... too much of ground. You've got...
C&P Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Fantastic. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. Now, was there...
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know monarchs and moons. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into...
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. So, gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress. Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in? Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Really?
Look at that.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain.
There's viscera and death every... What?
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the road. Also, corporate protocol requires that all may luck... Engine temperature is in the normal range.
You watching the Aether Waves last night? You know that slick-looking spacer from All My Colonists? They got her playing the Queen of the Marauders.
Oh, no fooling? I'm gonna have to catch that one for myself. Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature? So, she sent me a poem. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? Oh, it's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm not. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they didn't. Thanks. I actually had another message from Junlei. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to think. They were close. I don't know. Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar? Come on. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker.
Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's... That's right. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would... I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. That's what they called us. Orphans. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the ground. Same way we all do. Look for work. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned... But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. That's what I like about you, boss. You got a mean swing. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives. Yeah, I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Rizzo's Triple Berry Fudge. Soft flour and
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Okay. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, wow.
I'm no expert on wine, but...
Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing? I know you mean... I don't know what to do about... us. Well, she talked about another girl, right? Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not in... It was real long and rambly. She was... This Isabel lady never quite... Then it all went down the tube. I need another drink. Right now. Come on. Okay, maybe you're...
Good thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Shush you. Captain, everything? Does she think I'm as pretty as I think? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What? Well, you know, that's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not? What if I can't make her happy? Yeah, back in Edgewater. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. Yeah. Well, Captain, this is... Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should? Okay. Thanks for hearing.
You know something, Parvati?
Huh. All right. Come on.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you. Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, Captain. Some of the... And I don't feel it today. I messaged Junlei when we got... I reread my message. I've ruined things in the past. I want to be honest with her. Isn't she... I ought to go write her back.
board had an asteroid mining operation out here. Wonder what happened to him.
Looks like they started terraforming the place, but they just kept going.
What was that? Messes with you, boss! See you next! Everyone all right?
Oh, I've seen one of these before. This here's, Planet Maker Upper? Terraformer. That's the word.
Seems pointless, though. You gotta leave it on forever. And the plastic. Else the air just drifts off.
Staying out of sight.
Jackass!
Tremendous work, friend. Here.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate.
I'm not terrified. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I swear, land on You tell her these Automechs are coming.
and sending a hired mag...
Oh, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
Hey, Captain. I was thinking about what I think I'm ready to stop. And I'm thinking of doing... the thing is, I smell like sweat most days, and, well... I mean, only if you're not busy.
Good to see you, boss.
I find myself marveling at something vexing you, Captain?
Welcome back, Cap. How can I be of... I have lots of... I prefer to think of... When I simulate myself traveling the system with you, do you know what it feels like? As you may... In our travels together, Alex liked to... Oh, I've since registered you. I am relieved to hear... No. But I am programmed to put you in... If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first... How can I be of... Goodbye. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
No guards, huh? I like this place already.
Captain? Something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable.
Right, here we go! Yeah, now that was fun!
Warning. Pathing obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of bristle.
Hey, is that gunfire?
I done had enough of this shit. Distress call from here got me. Alarms went off, wraps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here. Scientists, name... What do you think? I'm the... Anything... Wish they tasted like sissy pig. Some say chicken. Oh, before I forget. Anti-clear...
Carry on.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor. Aren't you with the brutes? No, they got the carbon. Oh! No, they got the carbon. I was brought... No amount of studying will... Not quite. We are now acute... Now that means... No, they got the carbon. What does it look like? I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found... Say, you wouldn't... Blah.
Hey, bot.
I don't think you're supposed... Want to treat yourself before you go... Annie... Did security talk to you? I don't... Then again,
Sure. Not like can't. I hear it's like that all over.
I told you.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. Oh, we've been cooped up in here. I had to leave an experiment.
Extract?
In certain social Sure. My equipment's in the low. It should have been.
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested, just curious.
Was that supposed to be the living quarters? Seemed about as livable as a coffin.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Yes. I must apologize if my call diverted.
Standard.
I'm not sure it's right.
An attack. My reason. I cut the call immediately.
Captain's got your back.
I suppose it can. We were tasked with formulating a... One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good... While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, not just any diet toothpaste. Oh, I am certain it could be made into that. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard... Nice, is it not? Hours ago, a group of vicious... If those cretins get their hands on my research... Well, yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. The lab's entrance is in the side of it. My protege. I sent him to reach... That would... Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name. Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for... If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. I understand I can come off as manipulative and ego-driven.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
Think we'll find any freakish experiments locked away in there?
Heads up! Got him, boss!
We made it!
Score one for Felix.
Easy.
Mimicking a human's voice. I saw that in a series.
What? How the hell did you get in here? No, I care about the front door. Ugh, can't use the centrifuge. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His Please. That man doesn't... I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't back... Oh, wonderful. That's much...
Am I wrong for looking at this colossal machine of destruction and...
That's one down!
Messes with you, boss.
Waiting for this!
You're hurt!
Ah! That's the last of him!
I don't even know how you can get a kitchen this dirty with just canned food. I wish I could do that.
Nobody in this damn town knows how to clean up after themselves.
Oh.
What the? You hiding?
go!
Out of my way!
Here I go! No hard feelings, okay? Just gonna walk in? I mean, it's a secret, right on.
Look at this place. Like some kind of tomb.
Who the... You care to explain what you're doing? That... Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these... For now. Damn mechanicals have always been... The garage and the front door... They're not getting back out that way. Why you want to know that? What for? Fair point. Here's your keycard to... Just don't knock over any paperwork in there. Who, me? I'm in charge of site safety. Most days there ain't nothing to hear but wind, bugs, and the buildings falling. Well, it's not like the rain's soap or something. I don't know. You're... Oh, the pay...
Oh,
Are we gonna get in trouble today?
Yeah, boss?
It's okay.
Jackass is incoming!
you do that? You reckon it's normal in a lab like this to just leave weapons all over? Or is it just whoever works here?
Hey! You! Over here! Oh, good. You're not shooting. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yeah. Yes, I imagine he... You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. The first thing I need is a key. There are two ways out. The quickest is through the front door. The other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I... Give me a little credit. So if you... This lab is a prison, not a place of work. All wars have casualties. I prefer... Come on now. Do you... Because Crane is a tool. Because the research I carry is valuable. And I will gladly negotiate with you. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. On my honor. You will be well rewarded. Take...
Yeah, boss? Never imagined I'd say this, boss.
Huh? Hmm.
Look at how big she is! Wow. We're not going in there, are we?
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
That's clever. I'm going.
Moving out.
I would ask what was on your mind. Ask, sell it, assuming I make it out of this place. Nothing beyond the purview of You really expect me? Never. I'll help. A Raptidon is an apex. I do remember. How should I know? Take your...
Nice. Easy. Great work!
We saw everything. You must think me a fool. I reckon we got nothing to say. You got 1 minute. Starting now. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company. To Doc Crane. I trust that we all end. I reckon.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obvious.
You picked the wrong damn day.
Finally. I've never been so... Please tell me you've cleared... And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough... Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free. Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that? Don't give me... Here. Take the...
Taking in the scenery?